Well, today, ladies and gentlemen, in this video, we have a lot of guitars to talk about that just got released, like, I don't know, just all of a sudden they're all available. We got some from Ernie Ball, Music Man, Fender, and Kiesel. Those are the three I'm going to talk about today. Let's get into it. Hey everybody, before we talk about these guitars, if you're brand new to my channel and you want to consider subscribing at any point in time, I'd really appreciate it. It'd mean a lot to me. Thank you so much in advance. With that all being said, with that PSA out of the way, enjoy the video, alright? So what is going on, everybody? Thank you so much for joining me for today's video. My name's Ray. I'm a guitar player here on YouTube. I'm a metal guitar player here on YouTube, but I have a soft spot for like dad rock guitars and the dad rock brand of all time, Fender. Well, Fender Gibson, but Fender has a brand new line of guitars, another line of guitars for us to check out. And then Ernie Ball Music Man released an 8-string that's got everybody all riled up. And then Kiesel is back with a similar model, well, same model with a new added feature that is really important to me and something that I'm super stoked on, all right? So that's like a preview of what we're going to be talking about today. And yeah, let's just start talking. It's a weird intro, but let's just start talking. Up on your screen right now, let's address the big one, in my opinion, the big one. The Fender Player Plus series from Fender. I don't know, man, it seems like Fender has like a new line of guitars like every single year, which is kind of cool. And you know, me being a dumb guitar player is always just like, oh, you know, like enamored by the new shiny thing of the week, right? And I think we can all kind of relate. And you know, it's just fun to check out new things, even though on paper it's kind of like just a recycled, rehashed, retooled thing. But regardless, the Player Plus series is back, or is out, and the Player series is kind of like the lower tier of the Fender lines. Now we have the Player Plus. So it's the Player series, but with more added features, I'm assuming. I haven't really dove into these things. I want to check these out, alright? First up, the sound. A range of new here we go. Ray can read. A range of new noiseless pickups, geez, Ray, offers improved clarity and balance for authentic Fender tone without hum. That's cool. Noiseless pickups, man. Hell yeah, big fan of that. The feel. Modern C-neck with a smooth, rolled edges lets you play faster and longer with comfort and ease. Okay. And then last but not least, the style. With electric new colors and striking gradient finishes like Tequila Sunrise, Cosmic Jade, and Bel Air Blue, our Player Plus models are dripping with style. Hell yeah, man. You know, it's kind of a cheesy sentence, but I'm a fan of that, you know what I mean? And, you know, these finishes are pretty cool, and we're going to dive in and check them out, all right? So first off, scrolling down, we have the single coil Strats. Now, these aren't exactly the most flamboyant and dripping with style colors, minus this ombre Player Plus Stratocaster. I learned that from Phil Demo, formerly from Machine Head, where his wife called this color an ombre fade. So if you want to impress your spouse, your boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife, if they're really into hair, you can call this ombre. Fusing classic Fender design with player-centric features and exciting new finishes, the Player Plus Stratocaster delivers superb playability and unmistakable style. Yeah, I mean, you know, apart from, I don't know, you got locking tuners, a 75th anniversary emblem, and a cool fade. Apart from that, you know, well, I guess the new noiseless pickups. I don't know, what I'm trying to say is like, is it new? Yes, but is it kind of the same? Yes as well. Like, you can get all these features on the other lines of the guitars, so it's just like, it's kind of like a middle ground between the professional and the Player series, hence Player Plus, right? I believe these are made in Mexico, if I'm not mistaken. Yep, made in Mexico, okay. The Tequila Sunrise, that's a kind of a cool color, right? But, I don't know. I like the Olympic Pearl, that's a classic Strat color, you can't go wrong with that. Opal Spark, I mean, kind of like a metallic Daphne blue of sorts. That's kind of cool. Age Candy Apple Red, probably one of my least favorites here. And then the 3-color Sunburst, the classic, you know, the classic color of a Strat. One thing that's interesting here is there's a 12-inch fretboard radius, so a more of a flatter radius. You know, most Strats have 9.5, so the fact that it has a 12, you know, I think that's cool. Kind of catering into the modern player. I think 9.5 fretboard radiuses are like kind of like, I don't want to say outdated, but certainly more of an old school thing. So this is probably trying to cater towards the modern player, at least in my, you know, naive opinion. But now, scrolling down, let's get to the HSS. This is where I think the lineup shines, and I think this is the bread and butter of the Player Plus series. Look at these, man. There's 3 here that are all, well, they're all awesome. We have this, you know, fade of like an ocean fade, we'll call it. The 3 color tone Sunburst, metallic green, and of course the silver burst. We always got to have a silver burst all of a sudden now. I think every single company ever realizes that silver burst is really hot right now. And there's people like me out there that are really hyping it up. And then now they're making a killing and making me want to buy one, right? Funny enough, there's a silver burst in Wilmington, Delaware right now. And it's literally calling me. I can hear it as we speak, yelling my name. It's 8 minutes down the road. But it's also $1,100. And I don't know about you, but I don't have $1,100 to spend today. Anyway, Bel Air Blue. This is cool, man. I'm a big fan of this, man. This is sick, dude. I love this fade. You got 3 colors right in here. I don't know, man. It's unique. I've never really seen a Strat looking like that. Now, the Pal Ferro fretboard is kind of a bummer. You know, I wish it was maple with this color scheme. But, I don't know, Pal Ferro or even rosewood just on a Strat with like a really vibrant color just kind of throws it off. Brown just really doesn't mix well with, you know, seafoam green, turquoise, whatever you want to call this. But apart from that, man, it's just a beautiful color. They do offer some here with... Oh, no, they don't. I was mistaken. That was a trick. The website played a trick on me. They don't offer any in maple fretboards. So, again, you know, here's Silver Burst, right? Gorgeous. Amazing, right? Damn, this thing looks awesome. But just the Pal Ferro fretboard, a little bit of a just like mismatch of colors. Brown, black, and silver just don't really match all that well. But at the end of the day, it is just a piece of wood, right? So don't think too much into it, right? Powerful player plus humbucking pickup offers just the right amount of gain to yield warm, fat tones with nice string-to-string note clarity. Okay, so it's just a Fender humbucker. That's cool, man. 12-inch fretboard radius, like we discussed. Yeah, I mean, obviously this one's my favorite, I think. I also, for some reason, really dig this right here. This is cool, man. All right, so this one has a maple board. So I guess that was just a weird little glitch on the website. But like this metallic green, dude, this is so flamboyant and so awesome at the same time. I love it, man. You know, a bright, you know, Granny Smith green, we'll call it. Lime green, metallic green. It's awesome, dude. Cosmic Jade. Big fan of this one right here. I think the only thing that's lacking in the Player Plus series is the new modern heel joint. We still have that squared off heel joint as opposed to the carved out one that's on like, I think it's on the Player series if I'm not mistaken, but it's definitely on the American Professional, the Ultra, the Formo Elite, etc. That's the only thing holding it back, you know, for me personally, as if my opinion really holds any water, you know? And scrolling down, we got some tellies. You guys know me, I'm not really a telly fan. I'm a Strat guy through and through. This one's cool here, kind of like a, you know, it's kind of like a silver burst fade, but, you know, white to black. That's cool. Got the Cosmic Jade, it looks like again. Then we have a Nashville style, I think these are called. Yep, Nashville Telecaster with 3 single coils. Kind of, you know, delving into like the Strat tones if you want to get some Strat style tones with that. That's cool. Then if you're a bass player, excuse me. And if you're a bass player, you also have some basses. So, you know, a cool lineup, man. I'm a Strat guy, I'll say it again. I love Strats. I really like the green one, the Cosmic Jade. The Silver Burst is cool. Unfortunately, I wish I had a maple fretboard. And then all of the 3-tone Sunburst Strats, just no matter what lineup it is, I'm usually a fan of. And today, I'm a fan of this. Just because, I don't know, it's so iconic. And that was literally the first guitar style, visually, that I ever became enamored with before I discovered what a Les Paul was. So, yeah, man, overall, dude, just a solid lineup. And who knows, man, maybe I'll go to Delaware someday and get that Strat. I'm kidding. But am I really, though? I don't know. Up next, Majesty 8, the wait is over. Now, is this an ugly guitar? I've seen a lot of people use that U word, the ugly word. And, you know, it's certainly gotten people riled up on the internet, as guitar players tend to have, you know, certainly like to voice their opinions, we'll just say that. I don't know, man, I think this thing is pretty cool, man. And the reason why I say that is because the Majesty itself, the Majesty shape, I mean, let's be real, man. It's a wild guitar. It doesn't even look, it barely looks like a guitar. It's so futuristic and so far removed from, like, the dad rock shapes to begin with. So, like, I don't know, adding another string and some fan frets, like, of course it has that, you know what I mean? Like, why wouldn't it, right? And, you know, all I'm trying to say is, like, the shape itself is already wild, so this doesn't really make it any more wild to me. I think it's awesome, man. And, you know, the fact that it caters towards the Majesty fans, but also just, like, is something unique, new, different, and it makes sense with its construction, which we'll talk about. I'm a fan of it. Will I ever spend $4,200 on this thing? No, like, that's an insane price, right? $4 grand, that's a lot. But hey, you know, Gibson's selling relic guitars for more than that. So, hey man, it's worth that to somebody, right? I like the Mystic Dream. I like the shape-shifting colors. That's really cool, man. One thing I love about this guitar is it has a fixed bridge. That's awesome. I love fixed bridges. I am not a floating tremolo nor a Floyd guy or anything like that. So fixed bridge, that's awesome, man. Makes sense, right? And then the main thing, the main selling point, I guess, is the fan frets 25.5 inches to 27 on the low end. Makes sense. You know, not too drastic of a fan, but enough to, you know, do the 8-string thing, get it down to F sharp, F, even maybe E if you want a little bit of flop, but that extra string tension will certainly, you know, allow you to do the 8-string thing. And I think it's cool, man. I just noticed this on the website. It is, what is it, Wednesday, September 15th? They're already sold out, limited to 100 worldwide. They only made 100 of these, and they're already gone, so damn, that's crazy, man. Autographed backplate, that's sick. Man, I can't believe, yeah, look at this. There's literally number 1 of 100. Wow, they already sold out. That's really cool, though. Hey, congrats to whoever picked one of these up, man. These things are going to be collector's items, even more so than they are. Wow, look at that, dude. 100 pieces already gone. Hell yeah, that makes me kind of like it a little bit more, you know? It's like that exclusivity thing. I don't know, it just makes it cool. I don't know, I like that. So that's the 8-string that's out this week. And the last bit of news comes from Kiesel. Now, I'm currently on the Kiesel website right now, and I don't see this option that I'm about to talk about just yet on the website, on the builder, so it might even not even be like available for purchase. But according to this Instagram picture right here, the caption reads, the first Delos with a 27-inch scale is going out to Kiesel artist Brody Utley from Rivers of Nihil. Option is now available to all customers as well. Call 858 Guitars. So, basically, Kiesel Delos baritone scale. Damn it. That's awesome. I mean, I built my dream Delos 6-7 months ago, you know, 7-string silver burst. But now the fact that I could do this again with a baritone scale just makes me a little bit excited, to say the least, right? So, you know, I think companies are really realizing, man, that baritones are really hot right now. And in my opinion, I think 8 strings and 9 strings and 10 strings are kind of losing their appeal. And I think people are really just kind of just interested in longer scales of like 6 and 7 strings. That's just my own opinion, and maybe I'm being extremely biased because that's what I like. But anyway, the fact that Kiesel is offering my favorite Kiesel model, the Delos, in a baritone scale is pretty cool, man. So I wanted to bring that to you guys' attention. So everybody, long video, man, long video today. I hope you enjoyed just the news of all the guitars that came out, just presumably the last 24 hours, give or take, man. I'm excited, man. I'm happy for Fender, happy for Music Man, happy for Kiesel. Everybody's killing it, man. Coming out with new things and just, you know, allowing us to geek out over the things that we enjoy, that is new guitars, right? So what are you guys' thoughts on all these guitars? Leave all your thoughts down below. And if you're brand new to my channel, again, please consider subscribing. I really appreciate it. I am out of here. Thank you so much for watching. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay metal. See you guys next time. Later.